In this video, I'm going to talk through like the technical side of creating content for YouTube, like actually creating the videos and also the thumbnails. And I'm going to show you the tools which I use to do that. And I'm kind of going to go into some detail about actually editing, but not too much detail. I'm not going to dwell on it because the chances are you might be using a different piece of software to which the one that I'm going to show you today, or you might already have some experience. But I'm going to give you an overview anyway, just so you've got an idea of how it works and the tools which I use. So yeah, let's get into it. So as far as software, as far as actual equipment which I use, I'm recording this at the moment in time on a webcam which I purchased. I'm not sure exactly how much it was, but it wasn't super expensive. A Logitech webcam. I'll list any of the stuff which I'm mentioning in this video underneath so you can check it out if you want. So I use that to record most of my sit down videos. And the microphone which I'm using is a Blue Yeti, which is quite a good microphone. But again, it wasn't super expensive. And I've got two lights, which I got off Amazon as well, but I'll list them down below. So that's mainly the equipment which I use. And then if I'm doing an external video or a vlog, I've got a Canon G7X, which I use to record that. Now, I don't want anyone to be put off and think, I can't buy all of that equipment. Don't let that put you off starting a YouTube channel, because you can still start. Because when I first started, I didn't have all of this. This is quite recent that I've purchased all of this stuff. I was recording my videos at the start on my phone, and also just using the webcam which was built into my laptop, and using the microphone built into my laptop, and it still did the job. So you don't think that you need to have all of this really cool equipment and the best equipment to get started. You just need to start, and then when you start making money, you can start investing in better stuff. So that's the equipment which I use, but I'm also going to talk you through in this video like the how I do the thumbnails and the software I use to do that. It's free. I'm going to talk about the intro video, like the little logo intro video which I have in my videos, and the actual editing software as well, which I use, and how I screen record. So first of all is the thumbnails. So I just use this website which you can see behind me, canva.com, and it's free to sign up to. And free to use, and it's just online, so you haven't got to download anything, and it's really easy. I'll just talk you through like the basics of creating a thumbnail with Canva. So you just go to create a design, and then you can just search here. So Canva's really good because you can use it for like anything from like banners and Instagram posts and posters or anything like that. So it's a really good resource, but I use it for my YouTube thumbnails mainly. So you just click on YouTube thumbnail, and when it loads, it will give you the perfect dimensions for the YouTube thumbnail, and then it's going to give you loads of templates down the side. I just create my own, but you can mess around with a template, and it's really easy to use. It's just drag and drop really. So as I said, the first thing that you need to do, you want to get an image of you on the thumbnail. So just take a screenshot from one of your videos or a photo that you've got where you're looking quite animated and quite engaging, and then it's best if you cut it out so you actually stand out on the thumbnail. So if you've got your image, there's actually this website I use called online.photoscissors.com. Now you can do all of this in Photoshop and stuff, but I'm just using like free software online that makes it a lot much easier to use. So you just click on upload, and then you can just draw it. Basically cuts out the background of your image, and then lets you download a copy of that. So then you can just upload it to Canva by clicking on the upload button here. And then let's just pretend that I've just done that now. So I've uploaded this. And then I'm just going to flip that. And then you can just make your image bigger. And then we just need to make the background look cool, because I obviously use red backgrounds, but you don't have to use that. You just want to make it pop and stand out. So you just go to background, and you can just choose any of them. And there's a blue background. You can just mess around with the color. So maybe go for this one. So that's quite cool. And then just add some text. And it's all drag and drop. And you can just go, right, I'm going to add this heading. So you click on it, and you just type how to gain 10,386 followers on Instagram, and that's it. And then you can just move it around any way you want, change the color of it, probably look better if it's white, and all the fonts and stuff, and make it look cool. And you get the idea, and you can kind of upload little arrows, and you can actually get them here, little graphics and stuff and all the stuff. So yeah, it's pretty self-explanatory, and you can create that, and then you just download it and then upload it to your video when you're uploading. So that's thumbnails. The next thing is the intro video where I have with my logo on that says Making a Millionaire, which pops up. So I just got that from Fiverr.com. So you just go here, go into Fiverr.com. I'll leave a link down below to the guy which I use, but there's loads of people doing them at different prices. You give them your logo and they just animate into a little 3-second clip, which you can put in front of all of your YouTube videos at the start to make it look more professional. Now, you will need a logo to do that. You can just get one off Fiverr if you want, or you can create your own from inside Canva, where they have like templates for that. So that's pretty easy to do. So then we've got the logo. What next do we need to talk about? Now, the actual recording of the videos. So a lot of the videos you're going to do, if you're doing like reviews and showing software and stuff, you're going to be screen recording. So the piece of software that I use to do this is called Camtasia, which also happens to be how I actually edit most of my videos. So this is it down here. So it looks like this, and you can just click record, and then it chooses to record your screen, but it also records your camera at the same time. And then it imports it into your timeline at the bottom, and I'm just going to briefly show you. And I think Camtasia, you have to pay for this one. It's about, I think it's like $200 or $300, but it's an editing software and screen capture software. Now, you probably can get free ones. I think you can use like iMovie on a Mac, if you've got a Mac, or maybe Windows Movie Maker. And you can also get like free screen record software. Just Google it, you'll find some. But this one's like the most robust one, if you're kind of doing a lot of these types of videos. I'll just open a project which I've already done. So let's see this. So this is kind of how it looks. It's got the timeline down there. This is the video which you were seeing earlier. So all software is obviously different. It depends what you're using, but ultimately they're very similar in the way that they work. So it's just a case of like cutting the clips and then moving them around essentially. So let's say, for instance, you've got the small video clip on top of this, and you can move this anywhere you want and have it this big. But obviously at the intro, we want to have it full size because we want to like introduce the video. So what you would do is you just put a little cut in this, and then this is the bit, pretend this is the intro. I mean, I don't actually know what it says. So that's a great shot. And then you would resize that so it's the intro. So then
now you know how
there's the intro.
And how to produce.
Resize that one as well. And then keep that small. So then what you've got is you've got the intro, and then it goes into that bit like that, if that makes sense. But then obviously you want to have your little logo thing. So the one that you got from Fiverr, you just file and import. And then you would just go to your library there where you've imported it, and then you could just drag that in. So then this is obviously the little intro clip which I use for this course. And then you just add that in. And it's obviously, it'll take a bit of getting used to if you've not done it before. But ultimately that's it. And then you can just drag, basically most of it's just drag and drop. If you want to add in like some text, if you want to add to make it look more engaging, you just drag it on.
And kind of play on people's emotion.
And then this pops up, and then you just edit it, type in, stuff like that. So that's kind of how it works. So just record it as if you're, when you first start, you don't need to do loads of editing skills. Just kind of record it as live, because people do videos like that. And then just add your little intro clip at the beginning, drag it in. That's pretty much all you need to do. And then as you get more advanced, you can start messing with the editing a little bit more. And there'll be hundreds of tutorial videos about editing on YouTube, so you can check that out if you want more detail on that. So that is the software. I'm not going to save that. So that's the software that I'm using to do my editing. But as I say, you'll be able to find free ones out there. And that is basically it. I think that's all you need to know about like actually creating the videos. As long as you're following that template which I showed you previously, of the intro and the hook and the content you're producing inside the video, that's the most important thing. And then like the editing and stuff is secondary. Okay, thanks.